We got a very sad story about silver selling today. We did the right thing, my friends. Try and help people out. It's the holiday season. We're going to tell you what happened. We're going to tell you what we did at the shop. Help me out with the thumbs up. That helps the videos out to get more and more people subscribed. We're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. We're getting closer. You want to be part of the home team to stop the milk? Come join us right now. It's free to subscribe. Never a membership here. We do weekly giveaways as well. Come join the fun. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you to all my viewers. Thank you to all my subscribers. I hope you all become subscribers. Let's get into it. Early this afternoon, lady and husband walks in with about 3 tubes of rounds. They were very upset they had to sell. And the reason why they had to sell was their Christmas tree caught on fire. Bad wiring. Luckily, there's not a lot of damage. Their hardware floor, it's damaged. The wall behind the Christmas tree was damaged. It's about $7,000 worth of damage. They put the insurance claim in. They're going to get a check within the next couple weeks. They had some money to pay for the damage. They're hosting Christmas at their house this year. They didn't want to sell it. All right. Her father just passed on in March of this year. And she was very upset that she had to sell. And the husband didn't think he was going to get the fiat money from us. That's a whole different story in a moment. So I'm listening to this woman's story. And she was crying. And I'm trying to keep from crying. But it really sets a mood. My friends, before we go with the rest of the story here, check your wiring on your Christmas trees. So it don't happen to you. If you're using a live Christmas tree, make sure you are watering your tree. So there was some damage done. And I'm trying to... All right, she's getting a check. She needs money now. So I'm asking a few more questions. I said, I understand you don't want to sell. I said, are you selling because you're waiting for the insurance check to arrive? Or you want the silver back? She said, well, I would like it back. I says, how fast will you be able to pay us back if we loan you the money today? She says, well, as soon as I get the insurance check. She says, I can, some of the money we got up front, we just want to get this all, the floor repaired, the wall repaired, the outlet repaired, get a new tree. So as soon as we get the check and get it in the deposit, we can have the cash for you right back in a couple of weeks. I said, let's do it this way. I said, I'm going to give you spot for everything. I said, normally I'm not paying up this much right now for rounds. I'm just going to give you spot across the board. I said, that's like $1.50 more than we would normally pay. I said, if you can pay me back, us the shop back, by the first of the year, we will hold your silver. We won't sell it. So I'm not going to charge you no interest, no fees, no nothing. I says, I'll make arrangements to make this happen. She even slightly lose. She says, you don't have to do that. I says, look, normally we charge a 5% fee for this. I said, I'm going to waive that. I'm going to waive money that we make off this. I'm going to waive the fee. I said, if you're telling me you can pay us by the first of the year, I'll waive all fees. I said, if you're not in here by the first of the year, I'm going to start selling it. Because I don't know where silver's going. I said, if silver goes up, I'm not going to charge you anymore. If silver goes down, you pay me the same price that I'm paying you today. That is what we did for her, my friends, and her husband. So I said, but I have one more little problem right now, I said, I can only do $1,000 transactions at one time. So I got 2 of you folks right here. I'm going to need a couple more to get this deal done. I said, I don't care who it is. If you have friends, you have other family, I can get this deal done. I'm going to need 4 different sheets to get this deal done. She says, well, I can get my daughter here like in 10 minutes. I can get my son here later today. her son just came in a little while ago. We got it all done. She says she'll be back before Christmas to pay us off. She thanked us up and down, my friends. Up and down. That we went out of our way to help her out. So the paperwork's done. We're not going to charge her any fees. But she's going to be able to get everything fixed before family comes over for the holidays. Please, my friends, check your wiring on your trees. If you see any little nicks in it, replace the lights on the tree. Don't take any chances this year. Don't take any chances. Make sure you're checking your wiring. Luckily, they were home when it happened. They were eating supper. And the husband said to me, he says, I've been asking my wife to sell this silver since her father passed away. You just proven me wrong, he says. The silver has value. That should be a wake-up call, my friends. Maybe you share this story out. It woke someone up. It has value. It was there when they need the money. They had it. And we're able to help them out. Normally we don't do this type of stuff. Okay, normally we don't go beyond our means of what we're able to do at the shop. But this story touched me. She was upset. I could see she was very upset. And we were able to help her out. Sometimes it don't take much. Sometimes you gotta listen to people's stories of what happened. You know, she lost all her Christmas ornaments, all the antique ornaments on the tree. And some of them can replace. You can find some of them on eBay, trying to remember what she had, blah, 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 blah. But they're not going to be all just replaced. So she's waiting for the insurance check to come in. Insurance said it takes about 2 weeks to get her the check. And they only came over yesterday and did the insurance claim on everything. Yes, even on Sunday. They came over on a Sunday and did it. So she's got a good gosh darn insurance company. She just needs some money down to start the work. So she's going to get the work started on Wednesday of this week. She's got the down payment to get the work going started this week. So they're going to get a new floor. They're going to get a new tree. They're going to repaint that wall, get the new outlet fixed, paint the whole ceiling in the living room. And hopefully everything works out for them. So I asked her. I said, I can give you a little bit longer if you need a little bit longer after the first. I said, I can go up to a month with this. She says, no, the first is fine. She said, be even before Christmas that I'll be able to pay you back. Maybe a little after Christmas, depending on when that check gets here. The insurance company said it's up to 2 weeks. It could be a little bit less than that. And they're local insurance company, so it's probably going to be a little bit faster than that. So we were able, again, we went above our means, trying to do the right thing. We understand sometimes people don't want to sell. I don't think she's making up the story. Not the way she was acting. Never seen her before. We got all information. Husband was able to do some paperwork with us. The 2 kids were able to do some paperwork with us to get the information done in the computer system right. So I'm hoping we did the right thing. And she's not pulling a fast one with us. I don't think she is. And we will go from there. Hey, look. If we pay the spot, we paid her too much, she don't come back, whatever. But I think she wants the items back. So they're all bagged up, locked away. And we're just requiring one big payment when she gets the money from the insurance company. And that's how she wanted it. I asked her, we could break it up in a couple weeks. Gave her different types of options. Sometimes you got to do the right thing for your customers. And I think that's what we did here today. What else is going on at the shop? before I get into that, check out channel sponsor Pinbacks for all your silver, gold, and platinum needs. Let them know. Let Michael and Brian know, the two brothers that own Pinbacks, that Crazy Coin Shop Chris sent you. I don't make a commission off your sales. You want bigger giveaways? You gotta let them know that I sent you. You want this big giveaway to happen sooner? 10,000 subscribers? Share my videos out, my friends. Give me that thumbs up. That really does help. Put Stops to Melt in the comment section. That also helps. Gets the algorithm going. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers so we can do this big giveaway. I've been waiting. We're getting very close. Thank you for all your support. What else is going on at the shop? It's a little crazy. A lot of 90% silver going out the door. We're still out of 1964 Kenley halves. We're just about out of Franklin halves. That's something you're interested in, my friends. I understand. Some people say it's gone up too much. It's probably only going to go up higher. Don't be seen on the sidelines. Don't wait for that so-called $45 dip. Don't think it's going to happen. Okay? I think that boat has left the dock. $45 silver, I don't think that's coming back. I just don't think so. I don't think we're even going to see $50 silver again. That's where I'm at with all this. Get what you can when you can. Don't panic buy. I know I repeat that every single video, but it's so important to get that message across every single video. It takes time to stack. It takes time. It does take time to stack. My stack didn't happen overnight. Don't happen overnight, my friends. Does not. Timmy's doing just fine. For everybody who wants to know about Timmy, Timmy's the older man. He's 101 years old. He's having a blast going through the 90% silver at the shop that we got in. Been getting in. It's still coming in through the doors. Some people are hurting right now. We're still seeing some buybacks. I think we're going to see that for a while. As we get close to the Christmas, people are going to start selling off. People want money for the holiday presents. And it's really sad. People are cashing in silver and gold and platinum for adult Christmas presents, meaning buying something for the aunts, the uncles, brothers, sisters that don't even live in the house. You know, take care of the kids. I've always said that. Take care of the kids. You know, but when people come and start selling, foolishly, but cheap Chinese garbage, and that's what hurts. Don't get yourself caught in a pickle, my friends. Have some cash on the sidelines. Don't put every single dollar you got into precious metals without not having any cash on the sidelines. Emergencies happen. Don't get caught like I got caught last year. You know, I had to sell 100 ounces of silver last year. Around this time last year. And I sold it for dirt cheap. $28 an ounce. That hurt. Look at the price today. It's double that. More than double. Yeah, just about double that. That hurt. Because I didn't have cash on the sidelines. It is what it is. Learn from my experience. Learn from my experience and other people's experiences. And just don't go in at all at one time. I saw that a lot Saturday at the shop. Seen a little bit today. Price is down just a tad. It's just a tad. Not that much. How soon we can get to 60? What's going to happen at 60? Are we going to start rocketing? I don't know that. Nobody knows that. But yeah, this is a little bit doom and gloom video, I guess. I'm not all upbeat today. You know, that story really got to me today. So please, check your Christmas trees once again, my friends. If you're using a live Christmas tree, make sure it's watered, check the wiring. If you only put up your tree this year, you might want to double check the wiring. Go around with your fingers. Go all around the tree with the fingers. And make sure that it's not plugged in. Make sure it's not plugged in. Make sure there's no frays in your wiring. And make sure you're watering a live Christmas tree. Make sure you keep the water to it. It's always recommended with a live tree. You get a live tree home, cut about an inch or two off the bottom. Because it's probably dried out and it's not going to be able to suck up the water as well. Make sure it's not next to a wood stove to dry it out. Because that's how fires happen, my friends, and people don't realize it. We get busy this time of year. I don't want this happening to anybody else this year. So please, please, unplug your tree for a moment. Go around with your fingers with the wiring. Have a little flashlight if you need to. Make sure there's no frays in the Christmas light wiring. On your house as well. Make sure there's no frays in that wiring. We don't have to replace Christmas lights every single year. Every few years, yes, it's recommended. But not every year. Check it before you hang it up, so it don't happen to you. If you folks have any questions for me about silver, gold, or platinum, reach out to me in my email. My email is in every single description of every single video. And please check out my good friend Annie Oakley's channel. I'll put a link to her latest video in the comment section below. She's almost got 400 subscribers. Let's help her get over 1,000 subscribers. She's a good person, my friends. Very honest. She busts her rear end on the farm with her husband and daughters. U.S. farmers. Support your local farmers if you can. We got to stick together. Us stackers have to stick together. I don't care where in the world you are at. We got to stick together. We got to keep encouraging other people to stack. I love it when you folks say, I got a few silver dimes, a few silver quarters. Look, that's great. If that's all you can afford, congratulations. Then I got other people say, I just got 30 ounces. I got 50 ounces. Excellent. We got to stack. We cannot always look at when someone gets 50 ounces, 60 ounces. It's great if you can afford it. But we got to encourage everybody to keep on stacking. And I don't care how small it is. Even if you think you have enough. Go out there, get a few silver dimes. Get a few silver quarters. Because is this really going to matter at the end of the day? Because we know this is failing. We know the dollar's going broke. And it's sad. Now, people make fun of me when I say fiat currency goes to fiat heaven. It all goes to fiat heaven. Fine. You don't like that saying? I'm sorry. I don't know what to say to it. But that's where it goes. It goes, no fiat currency ever lives forever. The dollar is on its last leg. It's hanging by a thread. It's ready to go kaboomy. Ready to die off. And what's going to happen to the mass people who have no precious metals at all? If you have an ounce of silver, you have 2 ounces of silver, or you have 1,000 ounces of silver, or you have 5,000 ounces of silver. If you even have a little bit of silver, my friends, remember this. You're doing better than most people in the United States of America. You're doing a hell of a lot better because most people don't have a freaking silver dime to their name. Nothing. Oh, that's right. They will go on stablecoin. Good luck with that. Good luck with the stablecoin. How's that going to work when there's no power in your area? How's that going to really work? Stablecoin. Let's get out that piece of plastic and swipe it when there's no friggin' power. Good luck swiping that stablecoin card. Good luck. Government controlled. Good luck with that. Thank you for your time today and watching this video. Thank you to all my moderators. I got the best mod team on here on YouTube. Best mod team. Hands down. We gotta thank our mod team. Please thank our moderators, my friends, to keep this channel clean of the crypto bots. We work our rear ends off to keep those crypto bots off this channel. I report them right to YouTube every single time. Every single time. Sometimes I take 20 minutes and report. It's like, sometimes they get 60 all at once. Report. It takes time. You gotta do it one at a time. We don't allow those crypto bots on this channel. They all get reported. So, a lot of channels don't do that. They leave them up there. Why? I don't know. But I don't want anybody getting scammed off this channel. That's why I do my homework. That's why I sit a lot of times. And I read your comments. I read every single comment. Sometimes I read a comment and all of a sudden it goes poof, it goes away. Because you just posted it and YouTube didn't like it for some reason and they take it down. I got no control. I do not remove many comments. Now if someone says a few choice words, I will take it down. We don't have to swear on this channel. I try to hold my mouth on this channel, and I hope everybody does too. There ain't too many times that I have slipped on this channel. Yeah, maybe I said that S-H-I-T word once or twice. But I try to say that 4-letter word that starts with an F. I try not to say that word too much. So me friggin'. We don't have to swear. It's not what this channel is about. This channel is built for education, to help people know what the heck's going on in the precious metal market. And yes, sometimes it's different from day to day. And I get sometimes people say, well, you change your story. No, I'm not changing my story. It's just what's going on that day. This is your boots on the ground. Boots on the ground information changes every single day. It can change 10 minutes after I release a video. Something else changes. That's how coin shops work. You never know what's going to happen at the coin shop. You never know what's going to come through the door. You never know what story you're going to hear next. That's the greatest thing about working in the coin shop and trying to do the right thing for everybody that walks through that doors. Thanks for watching. Crazy Coin Shop Chris is out.